Hey guys, what's beyond your horizon? This is Jason Horizon. Nice to meet you all. Born and raised in South Korea, I can feel that this country, especially its capital Seoul, is getting more popular by the day among tourists from all around the world. But you know, Korea has way more besides Seoul, and from today I'd like to share the other sides of it. Speaking of which, have you ever heard there's a well-known Korean city being memed as the most boring city in South Korea, which is Daejeon. I personally come across those memes on internet, and some even said Daejeon literally got nothing but sonkalguksu, which is an iconic bakery from Daejeon. This fifth largest city is located 139 kilometers away from Seoul southward, which is about 2 hours by car and an hour by SRT train. Since I've only visited Daejeon for business purposes, this time I'm gonna visit as a tourist myself to find out how it really is. Hop on in. After about a 1.5-hour trip, I finally arrived at the Daejeon station and met up with my local Daejeon friend Elliot, who's gonna be my daily guide and also Jason Horizon's cameraman from then on. My plan was to interview the locals, for sure including my local friend Elliot at Eunhaeng-dong, a very crowded area near the station, to ask their thoughts on the stereotype and to collect information of local spots where I can fully enjoy Daejeon in a very local way. I ended up spending more than an hour to find Daejeon locals who took my interview request though. Luckily, I met some of them who gladly accepted my interview request.
자기소개 간단하게 부탁드려도 될까요?
대전 사는 15 한주혜입니다.
저는 태평초등학교 학생이에요.
이제 제이슨 호라이즌의 카메라맨으로 스카우트를 당해서 이제 같이 일을 하기로.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 한광수이고요. 나이는 27살, 현재 회사 다니고 있습니다.
안녕하세요. 전 1학년 12번 엄지우라고 해요.
인터넷이나 이런데 대전이 막 재미가 없다, 노잼이다 이런 얘기하는 거 들어본 적 있어요?
네.
유명하구나 이게.
아니요.
그런 말 같은 거?
아니요.
혹시 아버님 그런 거 혹시 들어본 적 있으세요?
종종 봤었어요.
대전 노잼입니까?
아, 이게 진짜 오해인데.
사실 이거는 대전 사람들 누구한테나 물어봐도 대부분의 사람들이 노잼을 맞다, 반박을 그렇게 하진 않습니다. 저도 노잼이라고 좀 생각해요.
그럼 인정해버리시면 어떡합니까? 바로 너무 쿨하게 인정을 해버리시는데.
대전이 노잼은 맞거든요. 근데 이게 다른 사람이 대전을 노잼이라고 하는 건 저희는 용납을 못해요. 근데 많이 재밌어지려고 하는 중이다. 이것만 알아두시면 될 것 같아요.
재밌어지고 있다.
네.
과거에 그런 때가 있었지만.
그쵸. 요새 빵 축제도 많이 하고 엑스포나 한바스모건 같은 것도 이제 다시 이렇게 끌어올리고 있으니까 너무 무시하시면 안 됩니다.
여러분들 대전 시민으로서 그런 얘기 들으면 어떤 생각이 들어요? 진짜인 것 같아요?
짜증나요.
싫어요?
네.
짜증나요?
아파요.
대전 재밌어요 그러면?
네, 재밌어요.
오.
조금은 사실인 것 같아요. 그래서 대전은 좀 평균적인 게 있는데 그렇다고
네.
뭐 많이 재미가 없다거나 그런 건 아니고
네.
좀 사람들이 조용한 것 같아요. 평균적으로. 네.
조금 조용해서
그러다
그렇게
보니까,
보이는
네,
겁니다.
그런 것들이 있고.
대전의 로컬 명소, 나만의 로컬 명소가 있다면 저희한테 추천해 주실 수 있으신가요?
이런 뭐 서울 깍쟁이 분들은 좋아하실지 모르겠는데, 이제 유성구에 가보면은 이제 다 같이 즐길 수 있는 야외 족욕장이 하나 있어요.
야외
네.
족욕장이요?
그쵸. 그런 데서 족욕하면은 이렇게 추운 날에 또 이제 따뜻한 정과 몸도 따뜻해지고 그런 걸 느낄 수도 있고.
그 섬심당.
섬심당이요?
네.
대전 바로 근교에 대청호가 있는데 그 호가 진짜 대전만 합니다. 엄청 커요. 완전 바다 같은데.
진짜요?
네, 거기가 이제 대청 댐이 있고
네.
거기 옆으로 해서 이제 예쁜
네.
카페들이 되게
네.
많습니다. 가족부터 커플까지
아.
친구들이랑 드라이브 가도 되고.
네.
두부두루치기,
두부두루치기.
칼국수들 이런
칼국수.
밀가루 음식들 같이 유명해서.
아니면 뭐 제가 직접 안내해 드릴게요. 저랑 같이 가시죠.
진짜요?
네.
너무 좋죠?
제가 안내해 드리겠습니다.
진짜 가는 거야?
That's how I made my where to go list. Is Daejeon really boring? Some said yes, and some said no. So I started off from a nationwide famous bakery, Sonkalguksu, as Elliot's friend Gwangsu joined us. The first thing that came into my sight there was unbelievable. People in line, even down to the underground parking lot. Whoa, that's like none other. Anyway, I managed to get inside of the cake boutique store of Seongsimdang and bought a few. One of which was a yogurt cream roll. It's one of the most top-selling items of Seongsimdang. It's not too sweet and as soft as can be. When you visit Seongsimdang, trust me, this gotta be your go-to bread. Later, we moved on to Gwangsu's favorite cafe nearby Daejeon, the huge lake located on the outskirts of Daejeon. Although it didn't take too much time for me because Gwangsu gave me a ride, but if your only option is public transportations, well, the lake could be a bit inaccessible. The cafe's name was Oncheon, and there were a bunch of fur babies welcoming us. A Terminator? I love the cafe's lake view, especially from the second floor, where all the customers could fully enjoy the beautiful scenery at a glance. For dinner, we had 쭈꾸미 and kalguksu, as our interview from Eunhaeng-dong recommended to me. The restaurant was already very crowded, and its signature dishes were 쭈꾸미 볶음 with kim and 물총 kalguksu. Distinctively, it was served with kim, the seaweed paper, and they complement each other real nice. 물총 kalguksu was savory and flavorful with the broth steeped out of squirting clams. 물총 means a water gun in Korean, so the name quite makes sense. And don't miss the warning on the wall which read, kimchi is very spicy. For the record, I officially warn you guys, no blame on me. After the enjoyable meal, it was time to warm myself up. The public food best spot's name was 유성조격장, and all the users had to pre-wash their feet at the faucet. Oh! You know what? It was freezing cold when I shot this video. The moment I dipped my feet into the water, I screamed again cause it's too hot this time. But in no time, I started to feel relaxed and warm all over my body. I happened to start a conversation with a lady on the other side and asked several questions about food bathing.
여기 조육장 많이 오세요?
아니요, 저는 그렇게 자주 안 오고요. 그냥 한 번씩 어쩌다가 조금 필요할 때.
여기를 종종 오신다면 그 이유가 있으신가요?
그 조격이라는 거는 본래 좀 이렇게 건강을 많이 이렇게 피부 관련 또 뭐 혈액순환 그런 걸 많이 하니까 어르신들이 많이 와요.
하긴 나이 연세 있으신 분들 특히 약간 조격이 건강에 좋다고 많이 생각하시니까 외국인 분들이 데려본 적 있으신가요?
저 같은 경우는 몇 년 전에 이렇게 회사 관계로 프랑스 사람을 한번 갈 데가 마땅치 않아가지고 한번 모시고 와가지고 조격 체험을 하게 했는데 색다른 경험이었다고 되게 좋아를 하더라고요. 외국인들한테 이런 걸 한번 소개해 주는 것도 괜찮은 방법일 것 같아요.
Yeah, her foreign clients love this place and I think you guys would too. Then why don't you give it a try? Though my where to go list was over, Gwangsu and Elliot wanted to show me another place that has the very best night view in Daejeon. It was a Pole Bassett, the highest cafe in Daejeon, located on the 39th floor of the Daejeon Expo Tower. The cafe looked classy, and more than that, the view from it was phenomenal. I completely understood why they wanted to take me there. Also, in particular, I wanted to take a closer look at the colorful bridge I zoomed in on. I made my way to the bridge, which is called the Expo Bridge, and realized that it's a fantastic night walk spot, so if you have some time at night, what about taking a stroll down the sparkling bridge? And that's the end of my journey in Daejeon. If you are looking for exciting activities or adventures, Daejeon may not be a great idea. But in my opinion, Daejeon was the most peaceful city in Korea. If you wish to have a laid-back and mind-soothing vacation with welcoming people, Daejeon will be a wonderful choice. Thanks for watching and see you next time. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. You can also follow me on Instagram.